Live from Aunt Betty's studio in Carson City, Nevada.
From First Presbyterian Church, where we are opening the gospel to Carson City and beyond.
It's the Mary and Sherry Show. Happy New Year!
Happy New Year! And
2022.
Never mind the Christmas lights behind us.
Oh, yeah. Well, you know, to me, it's still winter. I love the lights. I haven't taken mine down.
No, we haven't yet. I think this weekend we are.
Yeah.
But
I don't like the taking down part. I just like the putting up part.
Agreed.
Which I do it so nice and neat, and then take it down. It's like...
And then the next year I look at my boxes and I'm thinking, what was I thinking?
Right, and then you're like, how come this doesn't work when I'm ripping them out of the trees?
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, did you have a nice Christmas and New Year?
It was a lovely Christmas. Yes, it's always a lovely Christmas in the household, and we had a great time, you know. And
you've already been doing a lot of skiing. I bet you've been loving the snow.
Not a lot. It's been busy. It's been hard to get up there, you know, with the insane storm, and traffic conditions have been challenging, to say the least.
Yeah, we spent, I think, 5 hours on the road on Christmas evening getting people back home.
Wow.
And that was just to Lemon Valley and back. Yeah, so the road conditions have been crazy, and if we do have more snow, please, everybody, be careful out there. So if you don't have to go somewhere, stay home. We had a lovely Christmas and New Year.
That's what I was going to ask you.
Yeah.
How was your Christmas?
It was
in your house?
Yes.
Was that your first Christmas in your house?
It was our first Christmas at the Shoebox, and it was a lovely, quiet family Christmas. That was wonderful. Just good times.
That's awesome.
You know, we've got a blended family, and it was good family building time.
Good.
So that was that, and a little bit bummed, more than a little bit bummed, that I was supposed to preach the day after.
I know.
And we made the call. I know. That particular sermon will wait until next year and get changed up a little bit, but I'm on the schedule for next year.
She was working on this thing for a month.
Oh, people. More than a month.
I mean, she was like... Mm-hmm. And I know, I couldn't believe that. You know, I have a friend, though, that said, tell her when you're going to preach that sermon because she will come.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, so. I had friends that are normally not churchgoers that were going to come, and it's not... I mean, okay, yes, come watch me preach. But I think it's a good lesson that we all need to learn over and over again. And this is it's something that Bob preaches on, and it's something that we need to hear again and again.
Yes.
So it's a good word.
Well, and I think, too, you know, it's kind of like, you know, you do all that work because you want to be prepared, and it's like handing in a term paper and then having the teacher tear it in half. You didn't really need to do this.
No, but I got back in my pajamas and just spent the day relaxing, and I think
nice.
I took that week off, and Joe already had that week off, and we moved just enough to not be classified as plants.
How many boxes do you still have in the garage?
Yeah, none of that happened. No. No. The next big thing is this weekend we're going to take down all the Christmas stuff inside and outside. Then we'll start working on the garage. And then we have the storage shed that we need to bring all that stuff so that we quit paying that fee.
Oh, man.
So, yeah, literally, and I didn't know how much I needed it, but it was so great to just...
It is nice to do that. Yeah, the Lord knew. It's like, Sherry needs a week off. I'm going to knock the power out of the church.
Yeah. But it was all good. And as quiet as all of that was, many of you already know, and maybe some of you don't. Yeah, we had something sad happen yesterday. The beautiful tree that's on our corner of Musser and Nevada came down in the wind.
The giant blue spruce.
Yeah. So I've got a little video here for you to see about that. So
It's sad.
that is sad.
We need a new tree.
We'll figure something out. I think we're going to take a little bit of time to prayerfully consider that. But when you come to church Sunday, if you're coming to church, then you'll see a big difference.
There is a big difference.
And
I
it
mean,
really,
it kind of opens up that corner, I'll say. I mean,
and it really was a miracle that the only thing damaged was the one little sign that had the wrong hours for worship on it. How's that?
see, the Lord knocked out the power because he knew people needed rest. He smashed that little sign with a giant blue spruce. God is in charge. Oh, dear. Anyway, moving on to another rather unpleasant subject. I have a lot to say about COVID, so I'm just going to read this. As you know, we are still in the midst of the pandemic. Having been through a couple of waves, we know what is coming. There is going to be surges of cases in this area over the next 4 to 6 weeks. Just the way it is. Pastor Bob mentioned this past Sunday to anticipate last-minute changes to worship, whether the order or those who are leading. So already Hallie Kirk is home with COVID. So everyone, would you please pray for her, specifically right now, to take away her awful headache. That would help her out. So this has meant that the music has been changed completely for this upcoming Sunday and maybe other Sundays to come. We are grateful for God raising up so many willing and capable artists to lead worship. This week particularly, we give great thanks for Linda Norris, our wonderful keyboardist, pianist, who will guide us through the music. So thank you, Linda. Really appreciate that. We continue to pray for the end of this pandemic, and if you're not doing that, please do so. And at the end of all this discord and disagreement about it, for us and for our purposes, we are called to love one another. That's not a suggestion from God. We are called to be good stewards of one another. That means in stressful times, we are mindful of giving grace to one another. Again, this is not a suggestion from God. This is what he tells us to do. So, let's think the best of one another. And let's act for the best for one another. Let's pray for one another, my wonderful friends. So, there's the COVID update.
Yeah, it's a difficult enough time just dealing with that, so let's be uplifting of each other. And as you say, it's not just a casual suggestion, so.
No. remember, God just dropped a blue spruce on this little tiny sign that had the wrong hours on it. Well, we've had the tree fall down. We've got COVID. Well, now Sherry's going to talk about something awesome.
Exactly. Friendship suppers.
Yay!
I'm missing those. And that was one of I've always loved the friendship suppers. They've happened on and off through all of my time here.
Yes, yes.
Well, we have one scheduled for this month, the 21st and 22nd. That's a Friday, that's a Saturday. And you can sign up to either host and have people come to your house, or to attend and go to somebody else's house. So if you're feeling comfortable with COVID and all of that, and you want to get out there and socialize some, because our mental health is so important.
It is.
And being able to fellowship with one another is very important. During coffee hour, please see Sandy Ehresman or Susan Rose.
And it's really fun. All you do, if you're not a host, everyone brings something, sort of like a potluck.
Right.
And you just show up at the designated house that you're told to, and you have a wonderful meal together.
And your host will contact you and say, I plan on making, and they make the main dish. So I'm going to make lasagna, and could you bring a salad or whatever it might be. The pastor's study resumes Wednesday, February 2nd. That's Groundhog Day. So we're going to look at 1st and 2nd Peter for this session. There will be the in-person morning class at 10 a.m. in the fellowship hall, which is directly below where we are right now. And then again in the evenings at 6:30, the hybrid in-person and Zoom that we've been doing. And that's worked out real well, right where we are. In fact, Bob sits right here. So put that on your calendar starting February 2nd.
All right.
Now, Mary, what's something else exciting happening?
Oh, yeah. This is a classic and has been going on, and I'm so happy it's back. The annual chili cook-off is returning. Dun, 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 dun.
Joe is looking at recipes, and he doesn't even like chili.
Ooh. Yes, it's an awesome event. If you have never been, it is well worth attending. It's February 5th, which I'm assuming is a Saturday.
Correct.
Saturday, February 5th.
It is a Saturday.
And so this is just an awesome event. The sign-ups are with Grace Spiker. So it doesn't make any difference if you can make great chili or not. Anybody can make chili. It's not that hard. Sign up. The more chili we have, the better, because there's usually, the Family Life Center is packed with people coming, not just from our church. So that's a really good outreach as well. So make some chili.
And you can sign up with Grace to have your chili judged or not judged.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be judged. But in my opinion,
why not?
Yeah, why not? I mean, no one's going to throw your chili out the window. Or
we're going to need some volunteers also.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Who doesn't want to volunteer to be a judge?
I've done that before.
So have I.
And it's fun. And I put my foot in my mouth, too, when I was doing that a couple of times. But that's all right. God forgives me.
You obviously survived.
Yes.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
So also that comes with the chili cook-off is the silent auction. So we're looking for good quality items. Quality items. Not, I don't wear these socks anymore. They've got a hole in the toe. So they will be bid on during the event. And the deadline to provide these items is Thursday, February 3rd. So get those in. I know we all have things sitting around our house. It's like, what am I going to do with this? It's nice, but bring them on down. Items received after the deadline will be returned to the donor. So just bring them before Thursday, February 3rd.
And you can talk to Jenny Scanlon about what you would like to donate and where to leave it. Please do not just drop stuff off in the office. That's not the place for it.
So
all the proceeds from that go towards the Old Sanctuary Preservation Fund.
Awesome.
And, you know, due to some generosity that's happened recently, we've gotten the roof fixed.
Jenny Scanlon, rummage items. That's who you contact. Grace Spiker, chili lady.
There we go.
Is that right?
There we go. Yes, and Jenny's super excited. She's got an area set up to put all this stuff together and make it nice, and it's always a good time.
And there's always cool things, too.
Yeah.
Beside Jemmy Chili.
For sure.
All right.
Well, you know, I've been looking at the numbers for 2021 on YouTube. They're astounding, and I don't have them off the top of my head, but wow, you people are faithful followers and watchers, and thank you for that. We are putting out a lot of content, and you're keeping up on it and commenting. That's wonderful. Thank you, thank you. We're on a bit of a hiatus from programming, just taking a midwinter... Yeah, and regrouping. But before you know it, we're going to have season 3 of Faye, and we're also going to be seeing Dan. Faye is Thursdays, Dan is Fridays. Great Cloud of Witnesses is still happening. We're still coming for you. But we're taking a couple of weeks off of that also, yes. Just because we need that break, and coming back into the new year, we have other things we need to get organized because, believe it or not, we do more than just what's Aunt Betty's studio. Yeah. So
I think that's a good idea to just like have because winter is kind of, you know, that dormant resting of the planet basically with the winter, so people need to do that too.
Yes, absolutely. You are watching YouTube right now.
Yes, you are.
So we invite you to like, subscribe,
and
ring the bell,
and
share. Have a lovely day. God bless you all. See you soon.
Yes, indeed, everyone. Stay safe out there.
Bye. Rolling, rolling, rolling.
Oh, we should do that. You sing that, and I'll have on a cowboy hat.
Yeah.
And I'll be like...
It's not like it has to be. Yeah, we know.
I'm going to make Cheerios. You can bring the milk. That's why you don't want me to be a host.
I don't know. I think that there's a population here that could get behind that. That'd be okay. Wear your fuzzy slippers, and we'll put on cartoons. And
there you go. Here's your Cheerio. Oh.
So I'm betting on 6 more weeks of winter.
And I think Bob wants you all to bring your favorite groundhogs. He'll supply the carrots.